Hi students, in this video we're going to continue problems on pyramids. So let us take the problem. Hexagonal pyramid, 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its slant edges. Draw the projection of the pyramid when the axis appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degrees. So this problem is quite different from the previous problems what we solved. So here the initial position, they are not specified whether it is resting on a corner or edge. Instead of that, they're going to give the second position and the first position together, where they're going to specify it as a slant edge or a slant triangular face. So for a slant edge, we need a corner. For a slant triangular face, we need an edge. So whenever they're going to say it is resting on one of its slant edges, we're going to take it as a corner condition. Whenever it is resting on one of its slant triangular face, then you have to take that as an edge condition. So this problem they given as a slant edge. So I'm going to take as a corner condition. I'm going to start with the projection. And in this cases, there won't be any angle of rotation in the second position. You have to make the complete slant edge resting on the HP. So let us start the projection. So I'm going to start with the XY line. So I'm going to specify that X and this one as Y, VP, and this one will be H. So now I'm going to take the I want to construct the hexagon now. So hexagon dimension given as 25 at 0, 25 at 60, 25 at 120, 25 at 180, 25 at 240, 25 at 300. Now, as I said, slant edge means it is a corner condition. So I have a corner condition on the right hand side. So I want to fix the same position as a reference. So I want to keep this as the initial position. If it is a slant triangular face, I should keep the edge on the right hand side. So now I want to draw the slant edges. So just joining the diagonals of the hexagon, you can get all the slant edges over here. So that I want to make as 0.5 because all the slant edges will be visible when you're going to observe from the top view in a pyramid. So I want to name this points now A, B, C, D, E, and this will be F. So once you're done, at the center point, I'm going to name that as O in brackets O. So now I'm going to first take the axis and this point A and this point, this and this I'm going to project. So when I'm going to observe from the front view, I can see the three triangular faces, one, this, two, and three. Means four corners I can see A, F, E, and D, whereas B and C will be invisible. So now axis side is given as 50, so I want to take 50 over there. So I want to take 50, and I want to make that line as the axis line. Since it is behind the face, so it will be clearly visible. I want to make as axis. Now I want to join from the apex to the all the corners of the base. So just I want to join to the base. So now I want to join the base. So now these are the things which will be visible in the front view, so that I want to make as 0.5. So when I want to observe that, so A, F, E, D will be visible. So this will be A dash, and here it will be F dash in bracket B dash. This will be E dash in bracket C dash, and here you're going to get as D dash. And the upper will be O dash, and bottom you're going to get as O1 dash. So this is your second, initial position front view on the top. Now what they said is it rests on HP as one of its slant edges. You can see there on the right hand side, I'm going to get AO. So AO is a slant edge. So I have to make that completely rest on HP. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select this and I'm going to make as a group so that you can easily move this for the next position. So this has been done with the group. So I'll go for move option, select this particular point, and I want to place. So once you've done this, I have to rotate this such a way that this complete AO will be resting on XY line. I'll repeat again. You can select this, go for move, select AO point. Now go for rotate. This A point and O point should be completely on XY line. So once you've done this, go for the naming. So this point is O dash, and this is your A dash, and the second one will be F dash in bracket B dash. Next will be O1 dash. Next point A dash in bracket C dash, and the last one will be A dash. So now when you're going to observe from the top, I can see this complete face visible. So directly I can draw that base to the top view. So I want to start taking that. So A, and this is having F and B, and this is your O. I can take at the last, E and C, and this is your D. So I'm going to take from here. So this is A. A is in the first line. Next B, it is in the second. C again, it is in the third. D, it is in the last. Again E, it is in the first, and F, it is in the third. So once you got that, I want to join that points. So I want to join the particular point. So six sides also should be visible. So I want to make that as visible now by making the line as thick. So I want to make the line thick. So just I go for naming. So this is your A. Next will be B. So one thing you have to observe is in the problems like this. So what will happen is the naming will be completely mirrored in the second position. Since it is completely rotated for the next position where it is completely resting on HP, the naming will be mirrored. Means it will be, if you run this in the naming in the clockwise direction, in the second position it will go in the anti-clockwise direction, and this will be F. So I want to get the thing. So now I want to join the apex. So this is your apex. So center line I want to join. So this is your O point. So that point I want to specify as O. So now when you're going to join, see this face is completely visible. So when you're going to join C to O, which is outside, E to O, which is outside. Now when you're going to join B to O, A to O, again F to O, which are going inside the face. So selecting that 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to make as dotted line, and this two will be visible. So I want to select all 5 now, and I want to make as. Now I have to show the axis also. So axis is exactly behind the visible edge, so it won't be visible properly for us. So I want to join that. This is the axis. So this particular point I want to name as O1. So now this is the thing I want to get. Now I want to make this as a completely a group. So I want to select. So before that I have to create the axis point here. So only for the axis I want to keep the line over there. So I want to select now all the all the sides of the pyramid, and I want to make it as a group along with this axis line, so which indicates the axis position. Now you have to go for rotating that. So here it clearly specified as appears to be inclined, so no need to go for any beta angle, directly can rotate. So what is the angle given, so that I can do that, or I can directly rotate the position. So I'll go for, so I want to select that. I'll go for move option and select this point. I want to place aside. So now I have to rotate this based on the given angle. So I want to rotate this point, and this axis point I want to rotate. The angle given is 45 degrees. So I'll go for 45 degree. So 45 degrees. So I can keep like this or like this, but always keep the base near to the observer. So I want to keep like this. So I'll go for the naming. So I want to go for the naming. So this is your A, B, C, D, E, and this will be F, and this is your O, and this is your O1. So now I'm going to project this. As I said, the complete base is visible in a pyramid. So I'm going to take the points from here. So A point is exactly on the xy line. I'm going to take A. So B is in the second, B. Next C, it is in the third, C. D, it is in the fourth, E again it is in the third, and F it is in the second. So I'm going to join that A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F, and F to A. So I'll go for naming that. So this is your A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, and this is your F dash. So I want to select that and make the thickness as 0.5, which is completely visible now. Now I'll go for the apex. So this is your apex O. I want to select for you. This is 1, 2, and this is 3. I'm going to join. Now when I'm going to join D2O, C2O, and B2O, which is going inside. So let me show that. So the line which is going inside 1, 2, 3, that I'm going to make as dotted line, and other lines which I want to select now, which is going outside, that will be visible, I'm going to make as 0.5. And left out is your axis point. So I want to select the axis. Again from O1, I want to join to the apex. And this line I can show as the axis line and name that point as O dash. So this is how we want to solve the problem. So before finalizing, just to show the dimension of the given the angle the given is 45 degrees. So remaining problem we'll see in the next video. Thank you.